I have no idea what I did wrong. Absolutely no clue what I did wrong. But it just didn't want to exist anymore. Um, but I'm painting something nice because you told me to paint something nice. And thank you for donating. I didn't notice, and I thank you for donating. And I didn't notice because it doesn't say it. I don't see the stream here, and it doesn't make sounds. So, but I'm painting something good because you told me to. But you know, it's a window, right? And it's a attic room, right? So it's like a small wall here, and then it just and then it goes towards us, and then there's a window because it's aesthetic. NP, enjoy the money, thank you. And it will be a bed here, you know, and then someone just laying in bed all day because we all know the feeling of not wanting to get up, but it's nice viewing things that are outside, you know. And then there's a window because you need to look outside, and that's the brilliant imagery that popped into my head. Now I'm gonna have a bed possibly a month here, and the video quality, as I probably said a lot now, will continue to be in 2007 for a couple more weeks because I say so, and I probably explained it before, but you can always tell the same jokes multiple times and it will be as funny every single time. Always. A joke never loses its momentum. And then it's like, it's the thing, the side of the bed that goes downwards, you know. But most of what I'm painting now is sketching up how the paint painting is supposed to be, so I can focus on details later and I can easier imagine where shit is actually supposed to be. And then, you know, the bed goes inward about into the window because the window is about the side of a double-sided bed. Of course, it's a huge fucking window. Or, yeah, maybe it's a single bed. I don't know. Maybe a queen-size bed. They are about a bit bigger now. And then, I mean, the bed is still like there. So this is the framing of the bed. At least it's not a framing of a murder, because I mean that would be something. I mean that would be a fun painting to paint, but I don't know how you can paint that exactly. That's out of my expertise. And I just realized how crooked this is. That's okay. That's necessary in some way. But I can like slightly fix it. I can't. But it's okay because I need to paint over it anyway. Now I need I'm unsure of what I need. I don't how you motivate yourself to paint more. I motivate myself to paint more by live streaming it. So and therefore I have to do something, and therefore it's easier to do art. The main reason why I'm streaming it is so that I can not only be like world famous or whatever, I also have a bigger motivation or a bigger reason to do it, because you have to watch. I have to be judged while I'm doing it, and that makes it so much more fun, of course. Now, I think I'ma fix the walls a bit, so I need more white into that painting. I mean paint, singular thing. And I need a big brush. You want to sell or show your art somewhere? I show my art on my Instagram, which is linked. It's supposed to be linked. I don't know if how well I did the linky thingy, but I post pictures of what I paint there after the stream usually, and then I mean I don't know what else to post there, but that's okay. So I forgot the words I was planning on saying, but what I'm doing now is that I'm making a frame for the window, because when it's an attic, it's usually a big punch portion of roof, and the window isn't that thick, so it has these thingies on the side, and they are obviously lighter because it's because it's sunlight. It's visible. And I don't necessarily want to sell my paintings yet, because they're they're mediocre. The spirit's there, but it's not something I'm necessarily want to sell for money, because I don't necessarily need that. I words again. I think I want to keep them for sentimental reasons, and then see transitions in my work, and then I don't know if I am at a point where I am really good at art, I can sell them, because then they are like really old, and they're the earlier work, probably they go for some money, and I do not have hiccups. It's my laugh, because people, they laugh haha, and I laugh hee hee, inwards and not outwards, and you make some beautiful works. Thank you. I at least I am trying. It doesn't come out exactly how I intend them, obviously, but they are better than I expect. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hi. I am the Quash. Okay, that's why. What made you call yourself Quash? Laughing inwards. That's interesting. Never heard of that. I think it is people, at least I've seen in my family, that uh, we have a tendency to laugh a bit odd, and I think that's mainly because of mental problems. That is mainly undiscovered. Quashi short for squashy cool, which is my favorite malnutrition disease. I don't. Why would you have a favorite one? Is something I shouldn't really ask because it's a weird thing. Um, but that's okay. Everything's acceptable in the void. It's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm just confused. You must have a really short laugh then. It kind of makes one sound, and then it goes silent because like I have to breathe as well. So it's not like the biggest laugh, but they can continue and be like siren noises. Um, it because it has such a cool name. It has an unpronounceable cling to it. Definitely. Imagine, Mum, I think I have the quash. I think your mom would, in that case, see what internet thing have you read and falsely believed. You don't even look like you're laughing when you do it. Exactly. It's really a secret. You have to like wait for it and think, wait, is words not existing for her right now? Or is she about to laugh, you know? My laugh sounds as if someone is brooming leaves from the street. That's kind of fun. Like swoosh, 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 swoosh in exclamation of air. You know, I think it's more like he rather than ha. So I mean, anyway, I forgot what I was supposed to talk about in the painting thingy, but anyway, uh, it hasn't, it hasn't dried yet. I think I put on too much at once, but that's okay, because when it dries, I can paint better. Have you ever tried to switch to laughing normally? No, why would I be normal? That's no fun. In Germany, we call it broom laughing. Why would you call it broom laughing? I don't get the thingy necessarily, but that's okay. Because I mean, not everything in the world is supposed to be understood. Now, I was a bit unsure what I was going to do, and I am still a bit unsure, but I need to do something, I guess. So I will take some white and I'ma paint in some clouds, because that's pretty. And that makes for a good painting. And I really like to paint clouds. They're actually the best thing in the world, because I mean, if you see if you look at the sky they're clouds, and then you turn your head for like 5 seconds, and the clouds have changed, man. They're not the same, you know, and that's why I love it. And they are also the most beautiful thing in the entire world, and that it is something that will never change necessarily. I don't know exactly the science of clouds, but I do know that they are here to stay, and I love it because I mean, I imagine everyone in every single generation ever somehow having a fascination of the sky, and I mean, we still have it. I mean, we wanted to go beyond the sky, and I think it is a very poetic and beautiful thing that exists in the world that isn't going to change anytime soon. And we should praise it for it, for not giving up to changing. I mean, looking at the sky isn't looking at trends and thinking, fuck, I want to be that. No, it stays the same. And they're kind of anything you would want them to be. So I think I will have a bunch of clouds on the side of it, as if it's coming, like it's supposed to be a storm sometime in like the near couple of hours, I guess, and it's just inflating the whole thingy, and that leaves room for blue sky and birds. Right, no more words, but that's okay. And it kind of looks good, not gonna lie. It looks pretty so far, and I am happy. Oh. It's really easy to paint clouds, and that is mainly because you can just dot it and like smudge the paint every single direction possible, and you can layer it on top of other of what you just did in the corners and such, making the brighter parts of the the cloud, the football in the sky, you know, and making the darker parts of the clouds doesn't necessarily need another color than the base color. So I am not going to make darker colors for the cloud necessarily. I'm blending the background in with the white that I put on top of it, so it's a part of the cloud, because clouds can be blue, and that's okay. They don't have to be white all the time. They can be purple, they can be dark, they can be they can be pink, they can be yellow, and every other color in the rainbow. And that's okay, because we still love clouds. And if it's something I've nailed painting every single time, it is clouds. I don't seem to be able to not paint clouds in a pretty way. It's impossible for me. They're always beautiful and always fantastic. Now, I am trying to add some texture to the cloud, so it's not just one huge blob, but it's layers of cloud just oozing in from the side. And I am definitely going to need more more layers, I mean, like an onion. You've seen Shrek, haven't you? Well, then you know what I'm talking about. Perfect. Now, hopefully something has dried and I am in the need of cram. Finally, you're here. So today we're painting a loft room and there's a bed, so there's a perspective, you know, it's further away here than here, so it comes like towards us as the same as the bed, you know, and there's a window, you know. I think it's become a theme to paint windows and something that is encapsulated and not free, you know. My therapist asked if my paintings are reflecting my mind, and I didn't know, but after thinking about it, in some ways definitely. You got a whole lot done in 20 minutes. Haven't missed anything good. You've missed me restarting the stream twice, because first time it was choppy, and then the second time I did something on the pad thingy on the laptop and it just disappeared. So I don't know if it's the whole stream, but for the 3 people watching, hi, welcome to the void, where most things are in 2007 and everything else is stupid. But it's a big poofy cloud and I am in the need. Oh yeah, you also missed Square giving me $3. He also gave me a big loan of $30 to buy paint, which I appreciate because that means I can have more paint to paint with. 2007, I don't think you have that right. I mean, it's a funny joke because video quality and streaming connection wise, I am in 2010 at least, and therefore it's like Windows Edge. It's a reference to that, yes. But at least the audio is better, because if the audio were trash, this whole thing would be trash. But the walls are a bit way too dark. I don't like how dark they are. Fuck. There it is. So I am in the need of a color. Now, it's going to be thingies, you know, complete trash, utter trash. I'm thinking to hang leaves and shit to make it really Instagram. And then a dream catcher, because it's a bed and someone's laying there just viewing everything else and not wanting to go out there because fuck that shit. Now, words. The walls. That's the words I was looking for. Outside is scary, definitely. I mean, there's a reason I haven't left outside for a month or so, unless it's someone specifically asking me to do to go outside, and that, and even then, I wouldn't necessarily be enjoying my time outside, but that's okay. Now, I have a bit of purple in the color I was trying to make the framing of the window, but that didn't work because wet blue paint. So now I'm making it kind of purpley, just to make it like dark, but not like weird. I mean, to make it a color nonetheless. Now, that's okay, I guess. So then I need to paint everything this color, which is fine. It's okay. That was totally the plan. That was the intention. Oh. Words again. They don't work. That's a bit too bright. I need them purple. Okay. They're hard to open. Luckily I have tools. But I mean, in all honesty, I think I stole that one. But let's not go into specifics of that, because why would we? Now, oh yeah, Cram, my dog, we went for a walk and she stole a duck egg and she ate it, which was kind of like she found something like really interesting, and I was like, okay, come on, let's get a move on. And then she got a move on, right? And I thought, okay, it's just grass in her fucking mouth. I thought, that's okay, that's nothing to worry about. And then we came home, and then she, outside, and she just lay down, and I saw that in her mouth it was a duck egg, and I was like really frustrated because, oh Jesus fuck, I'm not going to be able to get that out because she's a bad dog, I guess. She's not properly trained to give away things she has claimed as her own. And she can be like aggressive and stuff, but duck eggs are really thick, and she broke it with her mouth. I don't know why people say, oh, if you give a dog an egg, it will like cherish it. It will like, this is mine. This is fragile. Nah, she fucking ate it. She didn't give a damn. How old is this dog? She is, possibly 13 or 12. I don't know if I've ever seen a duck egg. It's actually quite big, like this-ish size, and it's at least 2/3 of my head. I stole a book once from a paint and craft store because I had like ideas for what to use the products for, and I thought it was free. Square, you're a thief. Didn't it have like the beepy thingies that say, oh no, you tried to get away with crimes? I mean, it's kind of fun though. But I mean, most things in stores aren't free. I mean, I know it's a hard thing to like really understand and properly adjust to, but I mean, it's necessary. I didn't. No, I didn't. I saw the price tag when I was home. Oh. Did you go back to the store and give it and say, fuck, I thought it was free? Or did you commit a crime nonetheless? Criminal, yeah. Now, I need to, like, make this as well. And I need to make a floor, which I didn't think about 5 seconds ago. But that's okay. I was like 12 and we was in our cabin 1 hour drive from the city. Okay, that, do you still have it? Can I get it? From one criminal to another criminal, do you want to trade thievery, stolen objects? It would be fun to have a criminal circle that just steals things to trade with other people. And I mean, why steal something you would actually want when you can steal something other people want? And it's like, no, it was for my mom, she's sick. I don't know, some dumbass reason. But anyway, you don't keep what you stole, and then if you traded with other criminals, the like projects, or I mean the products would be harder to trace back to the actual criminal. And it's like, no, I got this as a gift. Oh no, it was this stolen? I didn't know. Which is fun. I can't find it. Sure. You can find it. Sure. What was the book about specifically? Because if what was it like the painting specifically, or was it like make your own 3D objects and stuff? Because that would also be really cool and useful, because I have a bunch of rocks that I stole from the ground, which is free because they're in the ground. You two know each other. Square is a person I have no idea how I connected with, but we did nonetheless, and he offered me to give me his followers like a raid or some shit, but I don't allow raids, and he told me that they were mean, so I didn't want them. But yeah, I haven't met him though, which would be scary. And that would mean that I would have to go outside, and I don't want to go outside. Why would I want that? That's not necessary. You don't have to go outside to exist. No. Perspective wise, I don't think it has the right perspective. I had it like a lot do it yourself. It was with products, codes for stuff. Oh. He's your Roy then. Gotcha. What's Roy? I don't know what that means. I don't know what Roy is supposed to mean. Yeah, I'm scary. You're not scary, no. You're the opposite of scary. I said having to go outside was scary and unnecessary in every single possible way. But out of all the people I have contacted and online and had to talk to for whatever reason, I think you are the least intimidating person I have spoken to. I have a guy I've never met and named him Roy that chills in my streams back in the day. That's cool. What kind of streams did you make? What kind of content did you provide to the void? Or like the vacuum of internet space, I don't know. No. Here's the floor. I've decided. Now we have one side of floor. Hardly any, it was just Roy. And back in a few. But I asked what type of content. But I guess I have to wait to ask again then. But we need another side of the floor. So here that goes. I mean, brush, paint, mix. And strokes, of course. The Strokes is a good band though. I mean, painting noises. Now, I think I made it too wet, but that's okay because there's nothing wrong with being wet. I mean, sometimes it rains and sometimes you're out with your friends bathing in a lake and that makes you pretty wet, I guess. So we're not going to wet shame the painting. Or I mean, although I just did, but now I can make some more clouds. That could make me happy. Fuck. There's the white. Jeez. What if I make the clouds a bit pink? What on earth are you talking about? Well, I was going to ask you what content did you make? And I am talking about wet shaming the painting because it's too thick to dry fast. So therefore I paint clouds. I paint white dot and that we weren't supposed to wet shame the painting, I mean the canvas, or yes, because there's nothing wrong with being wet because we have people swimming in lakes and then it rains, you know, so that also makes things and us included wet, so it's nothing wrong with moisture. Honestly, I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. Usually when I speak really around the subject or a theme. I don't necessarily pinpoint a specific thing to talk about because I have no idea how to talk specifically about something. So I usually talk really around the subjects and making like somehow things that relate to that thing. So it's like yes, but not quite, which is, I mean, fun and all. but not that helpful when wanting to say stuff. Not me. I don't go outside in the rain. Not even for work or school or anything. Like, you have an umbrella, you're still going to get wet on your legs. I wander around while talking and then forget that I was originally talking about. Yeah, that's usually. It starts with something specific, and then you just have to explain everything that comes up that's not the specific thing, and it just doesn't become words anymore. It's just void. Now, I need more clouds right here. Correct. What's correct? I mean, I'm always right, but I need help to know when I am. I continue to speak words. It's not like I start resorting to notes at any point. Jeez. Or noises. Right. I mean, I don't like. I don't. It's not just noises. It's technically words, but there are no connection to the words. It's just sort of random and not necessarily any correlation between the thingies that is being told. Like, what? Burn smort. Not like that. It's not like I'm being possessed by Jesus. So, I mean, that would be fun. Like, it would be fun to be possessed by Jesus. Of course it would be. Because when, I saw a YouTube video and I have no idea what the thing was about, but it said that, to be like one with spirit and nature and such, there's no reason for anything, so that's why if you just speak bullshit and noises and thingies, you're basically talking to God, which was a fun thing to learn, and I definitely needed that knowledge, of course, and I hope you have a use for that knowledge as well. You're welcome. It's not typically Jesus who's possessing people, but I imagine it'd be one hell of a ride. Yes, definitely, because when God made Jesus in a woman's belly, it's basically possession, because like scientifically the child had to come from sperm, and so therefore Jesus was a bastard child, basically, and and since he impersonated God's child, he's basically possessed, as if it was a demon. It would be fun if Jesus is really just a demon pranking people. I would have liked that. I would have enjoyed that. Like, oh, you're good to come to, like, heaven? No. It's not real. It gives you false hope just to tear, just to break you down. Everything you thought of is not real. You're demented or something. I don't know. But it sounds correct. Now, I think at least as the framing of the bed is kind of good. It works. It's okay. It's not straight, but I don't think anyone here is, so that's okay. Now I need to figure out another part of the painting that isn't soaking fucking wet, so I can be able to continue. That was my dog. It moved. Okay. You can't. Okay. Your automod is so touchy. I wrote it. I corrected it, or I made the list a year ago, and I thought, okay, anything that is like can be used is slightly in a negative way. I'm not using that. Is this turning into a sex education class? No, it is. For a minute there, it was debunking Christianity with facts and logic, like wrecked compilations. Now, I need to find the thingy, and I don't know where the thingy is. Fuck. But I think that's okay because I found another thingy that I can use instead. Hopefully. I just need to take the wet things off so I can paint over it. Okay, it wasn't as wet as I assumed, but that's okay. Sometimes you have to assume things. But I wouldn't want to teach you about sex. I think if you wonder, there's always porn. I'm not sure that any religion holds up if you use science facts, except maybe Scientology. I don't know what they believe. I don't know what they believe either, but it's usually, I mean, it's basically capitalism as a religion, as I have understood it. But I think if there's any religion like origin story that can hold up, it is Buddhism, because it's just a child of a rich man who didn't let him go outside to see the horrible world, and then he saw it and he's like, nah, fuck this shit, I'ma sit under a tree until I am like the purest version of myself possible. And if I were to claim I was a believer, if anything, it would be that exactly, because it's like the exact same thing that I said. Just I can't describe the words that was. I just know Tom Cruise is one, and he's scary. He's really scary. Apparently Ted Cruz was the Zodiac killer, and I have, for some dumb reason, gotten a lot of that on TikTok. I thought you were a Christian. Hello, by the way. Hello. I am baptized, yes, but that is just a fuck. It's a ritual to make someone that doesn't exist to and God claimed my body when I couldn't say yes to it. He raped me. In that matter, that it makes sense, you know? So, I didn't give my permission, you see? So technically, yes, but practically, no. So, there's that. To make babies wet. Exactly. Of course. That makes sense. Of course. Of course. I don't know the context of to make babies wet, but I was baptized, but I don't believe myself to be a Christian because most of the things are just bullshit. I'm more inclined to claim myself as a Buddhist. Now, I need to make this thingy, which is the frame of the window. And that was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Because of lines, mostly. And basically just that, actually. And it doesn't look good, but that's my fault. And I will regret that for the rest of this season. There's a massive window, yes. It's a lift, attic room, exactly, right? So this is the wall and this is the roof, and then this is the floor, and then this is a bed, and this is a window on the thingy. So it's a bunch of clouds there, of course, and then I will try to make beds, but I haven't painted beds before, so shadows and stuff won't make sense necessarily. And yeah, I'm going to put thingies in there as well. I just haven't gotten that far. I just don't know how to paint it, so it needs to wait a bit. I didn't know that was a bed. I thought the window being opened. Perhaps I can see why you would think that, but it would work. I don't think any windows function by opening it from the lowest point of the window, right? So it's usually the sides or the top, somehow, like pushing it outwards, not inward, forward, and down. But that would be fun. What if windows were opened really unnecessarily awkward? That would be fun. I don't know. My attic doesn't have windows. Stop making fun of me. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making fun of you. I'm exploring the idea of if you were correct. you know? I am entertaining the idea of another world and how this particular scenario of the specifics of how to open a window would actually function, you know? So instead of no, you're wrong, I say, well, I mean, not necessarily, but I can see how you could possibly have that idea, because ideas of other people are more interesting than your ideas, or like the ideas I and others than talking in multiple person thingies are, you know, uh, and to entertain the thoughts that other people have are the most important thing in life. But a lot of Norwegian new houses usually have windows at the attics because it's fun. We have a lot of rooms at the attics. I mean, it's a common thing, I would believe. I'm not being serious, no worries. Okay. But I can't if I can't see that I can't read sarcasm, and socially I can't understand sarcasm unless I am doing it, and then it usually doesn't come across as sarcasm, but that's okay. But I mean, it's fun. And I can't make that. I need to paint the walls again. But that's okay, because I think it needs to be darker. It needs to be more edgy. And then I think I need to paint the sky again because it's too edgy. So I wanted like a big bright sky, right? And then a darker room, because I don't remember seeing that in my imagery in my head. Fair enough. I'll let you know next time I'm injecting sarcasm. Great, because if I mean, I think the most fun conversations are halfway sarcasm. If I think something is sarcasm, I will reply halfway with sarcasm, you know, and to continue a conversation for longer with the same use of sarcasm and insincerity is really fun. It's the best conversations, because although they don't make sense, but they are still relevant, you know. They tell something about the people that is speaking in tongues. And it's more fun when you're not serious. It makes for funnier topics, and it makes for more philosophical thinking. And to be philosophical is important, because that makes the brain work. So therefore, brain cells go, ooh, that's cool, that's nice. And they're like kind of just chilling, you know, with ideas. And okay. I forgot the point of what I was trying to say. But yeah, I don't remember the words to explain the thoughts in my mind. I think they went 20 and the words I speak only go in 5. But that's okay. To speak the thoughts in your mind is a art. It's a skill. I mean, it's something you need to teach yourself, and it needs to be practiced over time. Sarcasm alert. You've lost me a while ago. I've just been staring at the ceiling while drooling. I don't know what I was talking about, but I think the point was sarcasm just continued by both parts to like the obscurity that sarcasm can lead to is the best way to communicate with people and to not to be sincere but not being completely sincere is something that I am really fond of, like, because it lets the conversation just float. And I think the best people in the world are able to do that perfectly. I don't know who the best people in the world are, but that's okay. So I made like a thick painty of purplish brown, and it's really dark, and I absolutely love it because it's not as dark as the thoughts I have. Apparently they are really dark. My doctor was kind of concerned. But it's not black, and I absolutely love that I have been able to witchcraft my way into this color, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a mixture of white and purple and blue and brown, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Now, I need to be able to make a line, and I didn't make a line. I agree, 90% of my real life conversations are leaning heavy on sarcasm. Yes, I think it's because we grew up on the internet, and I saw a lady on TikTok say that the younger generations, are able to like troll people in life, be sincere without being sincere, like speak in a way that will like, yeah, like this shit happened, and without it being like true, like online trolling only in real life. And I think that was hilarious, and I do absolutely agree with her. We are trolls in real life. It's much better trolling people in real life than online, because in real life you have your mom, I mean, it's funnier because you're communicating with actual people, and it's more rewarding to speak to people in general. That's my big point. I can't wait to see it on Instagram. Me neither. At this point in the painting, I am more confident than what I was a while ago, and it's probably because the liquid has kicked in, I believe. But that's always helpful. It's a tool. It's like Dory's backpack. It's like a Swiss Army knife. It's helpful. It's necessary. You need to have it in every single situation, just in case. Perfect. That's the line. Now, I need to make this. Now, I need to make the floor darker too. Make it a bit more edgy. Because it's way too bright. This is too much of a contrast to work. In real life, you can just kick them in the shins. Did you ever get the message on Twitch about your Discord? I got it from another person that wasn't you, but I haven't fixed it because I got 3 bags of yarn from my grandma, meaning I of course had to start knitting 3 things simultaneously without really being barely started on them either way, you know. So I forgot that that was something I told someone I had to fix, but maybe I can fix it soon. I don't want to go on the internet while streaming because it will make the stream lag. My computer can't run Minecraft without lagging, which is sad. And I am ashamed, but I can't do anything about it. Now, I can send you my Twitch information if you'd prefer to do it that way. I don't know what that means. But I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what you meant the first time, and I definitely don't know. Not Twitch, Discord. Okay. Yes, that would be easier. I thought you meant the Discord thingy that someone else asked me to say that the link to a Discord channel wasn't working or functioning. But I will do that as well. Thank you. Now, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted in every single way possible. Now, and I'm glad we figured that out because I was lost for a while there, not understanding what anything was supposed to mean. But let's make the floor edgy. It's lovely. Thank you. I think it is a lot better now than what it was possibly half an hour ago. Definitely 800% more better. This is a good painting. I'm going to make Square proud. Everything is turning black. It's coming. It's turning into the void. It's coming home. Right. I forgot this wasn't perfect. Now it's perfect. Now I need to wash this, but the reason everything is turning black is to keep your eyes here. This is where the magic is going to happen. That reminds me, I watched the part of your stream last week that I missed. Did you ever get Pink Monster? No, they decided not to. So I am left with the bad one. I mean, the second choice. But hopefully I will go there myself when I get passport redone, so I can like be there legally, because I have the Corona pass thingy, but I don't have my passport is outdated, so I have some time in October. Actually, I will go to the station and I will redo it, and I will also get a European thingy card that is basically an ID as well, so I don't have to walk around with my passport. But that would be necessary. That would be fun. That's expensive as well. So yeah, now we make this side of the bed a bit darker as well. And if you wanted to watch my stream and then you missed my stream, but then you waited so far too long, right? So the stream isn't on Twitch anymore. My streams are uploaded to YouTube as well, and I do believe I have that linked to here, so you can like watch my first stream this year. Not my first stream ever, but yeah, it's there as well. Haha, I'd love to see the interaction at customers. Business or pleasure? No Pink Monster drink. Yes, but kind of. I don't. Most people who drive to Sweden from Norway, the people at the border, they know what you're after. You're going to shop. You're going to buy groceries. So luckily I don't need that interaction, and luckily I mean I it's not necessarily going to happen and exist in time and space at any point of in time and space. Hopefully, luckily, I mean other words that I don't know how to formulate. Right, so I am making this bed, as you can see. Yes, you can actually see that. Isn't that much cheaper? Yes, it is. It is, because Norway has Norway is expensive. I don't know the logistics of why it is more expensive. But it's okay. It happens. It's existing reasons. They do exist, unfortunately, I mean. But it's I mean the tax on things are much higher in Norway because we're stupid. We have bigger tax for things that they don't want you to buy and things that are bad for you. So like sugar, it's higher tax, and tobacco thingies are also higher tax, like ridiculously higher. In Sweden, a pack of cigarettes costs like 60 Norwegian thingies, which although Norwegian to US dollar is $1 and 8.20 or 80 kroner, but it's essentially $60. No, I mean $6 in Sweden, and then in Norway it costs 130, which is essentially $13. So it's like dumbly, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's dumb. So, now, yes, I forgot what I said I wanted to do when I started painting this around here, because there was something I was supposed to do with the sky. Yes, the sky. Fuck. Okay, so except for things falling and then other things falling, this is going very, 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 this is going great. But I'm going to redo the sky because it's not bright enough. Turn everything black. That's what you want to do. No, actually not. That's not the plan. It's not supposed to be all black. I wanted to have some visible parts, but I do enjoy having empty and darker spaces in paintings. I can't lie there. Now, hopefully this is really, really bright. And no, it wasn't. So I need to make it brighter. Now, oh yeah, that was the Rolling Stones. Why would they want to turn everything black? And I think Rolling Stones is a newspaper, and other than that I have no clue of what you're referring to, so I'm sorry I didn't get that joke. But at least now I have a really cute blue color. Oh, it's gorgeous. Sigh. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess the Rolling Stones aren't as popular and well known and established in Norway. I do apologize. That's not my fault. Now, trying to make a line, you know? Always the same problems. Always the equally hard tasks. Repetition, making you believe you've lost your mind. That was actually surprisingly more easy than any one of the other lines, which I am grateful for, because suddenly I didn't struggle. I think to make better lines, it's just about the speed in which you're doing it, because if you're doing it slow, it can be like small zigzaggy thingies, but if you're doing it fast, it doesn't allow for that uncertainty in the movements. So but I mean, making a straight line just really fuck. Okay, making shit. Okay, everything falling apart. Part 2. Words. What I was trying to communicate was fast straight lines, better straighter lines, slow straight lines, kind of crummy, zigzaggy. So depending on what kind of finished look you want. It's for straight, it's fast. For uneven, it's slower. Now, I think this is looking adorable. Except for this little thing here, which I am removing with my nail, actually successfully, but I didn't think it was going to be successful. Now, I am continuing covering the shit out of it with paint, so it's really, really, really bright blue, because it's adorable, and making me have to paint a lot of other stuff before I paint the sky, which kind of sucks, but anyway, you can't do everything about everything, anything about everything. No. Perfect, almost. Fuck. The corners aren't perfect. Perfect. I pretended to myself. But I mean it, at least it's a lot better. Now, I need to pretend I know how to make a bed, which will be fun. I said sarcastically. I said with agony. Both agony and pain at the same time. So I wanted it white, right? I think. I wanted it bright, at least. But like, maybe a small golden shine to it. Now. Perfect. You're on a bed. You have the perfect reference. I'm not on a bed. I'm on a desk, but there's a lot of shit in my bed. There's yarn, and there's some clothing, and there's other paintings, because that's the stuff that was here that I had to move. But it's not a good reference because there's a lot of stuff on it, and I wanted like bright thingies, but I don't like using references, and like, because it makes me try to copy it, you know. That is kind of what a reference is. No, I mean a reference is something you use as a tool to help you paint something you don't know how to paint. But when I painted the shoes in the void, you know, the reference picture of the feet, you know, they made it impossible for me to try to make it like different, like everything had to be the same. It had to look like the thingy, you know. Now, I think I need to no, I'm uncertain. Because I think I'm making the top thingy really bright instead. Yeah, that's a good idea. Regret every single color I've laid down at first. That's how you progress the painting. Yeah. Oh geez, I thought you were sitting on it. Depth perspective isn't one of this camera's features. No, it isn't. That's why I keep telling you it's 2007 in this stream. Technology is unknown. I mean, technology is in its beta status, except for sound, luckily. Now, hold on while I just regret the things I've done. And try to make it look better, and somewhat failing. Yeah, there's the sound is better. Thanks, Harry microphone. Yeah, you're welcome. It says. I want to when I have like connected the good camera to the uh, the stream in 2 to 3 business weeks, I guess. Uh, I want to put googly eyes on the microphone because then it would show, it would be visible, and googly eyes are fun, aren't they? Perfect. That went extremely well, except for this. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to bed. Have fun painting. Sleep tight, Square. And why are you going to bed? It's not that late. But I will have fun painting. I will not just be in a state of constant misery and pain. Absolutely not. How dare you insinuate that I am in anything other than happy mode. Now. Perfect. A creamy bed. And at the state of the of you, from your perspective, it just looks like a window and a shadow from that exact window. Which is okay. I'm going to fix that. Now, I need to... Fuck. I need to make things texturized, and I need to make a lot of sound. And wash this off. Yeah, it actually is a lot of sound. I don't know how I can capture that much sound at the same time. I think most of it, it has to be like just fuck weird, scuffy noises. Make sure you shake it off. If I shook it off, I would get water all over thingies. So I won't shake it. I will dry it in fabric. That's the word. Now, I needed a smaller pencil. That's why I washed it, because I continued to just use the same brush, which was not the point. I needed a darker color. It's wet, so I'm basically just moving away the other color, but okay, that's okay. It happens. So you know, words again. You have heard of her, right? I don't think I have. It's not like my favorite song at some point was the song in which is Romeo and Juliet inspired. No, that's, I don't think I know who you are referring to. I don't know of this mystical creature. I don't want to be your internet friend anymore. What do you mean? Why? Tell me why. I thought we agreed that sarcasm conversation were the best ones. And now I did that and you're just like, nah, the fuck. This woman be doing dumbass shit. I don't need that. And I'm left here confused. Heyo, what's going on of your day, Munderkus, who I have no idea who is. But that's okay, because you don't always know who people are. I know, I'm laying it on pretty thick over here. Okay. So, I was just dumb. Mundu is fine. Okay. He doesn't know Norwegian, but he's pretending to. Cram. He wants to be included. Not that I understand it all the time, and not that he understands it all the time, but it's okay. I am doing great. That's wonderful. If people weren't doing great, this world would burn. But I can tell you about this painting. It's a big window on a on a attic room space thingy, and then there's a bed just right beneath the window, because I had a dream of just being in bed all day, but I wanted to look out so I didn't miss out on all the fun stuff that happens in the universe, you know. So I placed the window in bed so I could view upon stuff and not just be enclosed in a prison. But although it kind of feels that way either way, because it's sort of dark, yeah. Don't listen to the crazy Kvinne. I'm Norway guy. Don't listen to the crazy women. Do listen to me, crazy women, precisely. Nice painting dream is great. It is, actually, and I have gotten a kind of streak of painting windows, so now I just need to milk and try to make everything related to Windows, because Windows 7 was so great when it came out. So it makes sense. Now, I need to make this make sense. I'm trying to make bed sheets, but all the painting is wet, so it doesn't really work. And then I need it needs to elevate in this area, because there's going to be a creature laying there, and a creature, I mean, it's going to be a human there. And I just need to figure out how to make women. Did I spell that correct? You did. I listened to everyone, so don't worry. But what if you're listening to someone with bad ideas? I mean, listening and accepting is probably two different things and not necessarily correlated, so that's okay. Send the Papa Cram money. No. It's good ideas. That really depends. Would you say all ideas are good ideas? Because I would not say that. Because that would be lying, and no one told me lying was bad, but I do it anyway. I mean, I'm not lying, of course not. I'm the truth itself. Of course. I would listen, but not always act. Yeah, that's good. That's essentially what I was thinking. That you can't do everything you being told, you know, and such. But do you always hear? He said he listens to everyone, so most likely he will hear it, but he won't necessarily care all the time. Yeah, I think I got that right. That makes sense. Yes, you do. Yes. Makes sense. Of course. Why not? Now, I am trying to mix a skin color and I never get it right. And I don't really remember how it's supposed to be done. But that's okay. And I think I took a bit too much green, but that's okay, because I don't have to use all of it, luckily. Which was a good idea, because this is perfect. I just need to get off the lumps of paint, so I can be correct in precision. Do you want me to be... I listen to you sometimes. Once a blue moon. But I mean, you guys can be boyfriends. It's okay. I won't be jealous necessarily. I won't care that much. It's not like the most things. Okay, do you want to be my boyfriend, Paint Lady? I can be your boyfriend in the same way people are together in Minecraft. Well, couldn't even answer. Well, too slow. He went on. You broke his heart, but he moved on. But that's okay. If Cram still wants to be your boyfriend, he can. I don't necessarily need him. I think I am better off without any company of that sort. I was going to say you broke my heart. Paint Lady is better anyway. I'm not. I can promise you and assure you that I'm not in a mental state that I am any better in any possible way or shape or form or yes, no. I mean, I'm not better. Now, I'm not nailing this thing called painting humans. Fuck. And I just fucked up the bed sheets, but that's okay. These things happen. But I know myself good enough to know I'm at a super similar to yours then. Oh, that's I mean sad club, lonely club. I mean I forgot the word. Relatable. That's the word. Now, I need to make hair. So I can hide the fact that I didn't perform well painting the skin. Yeah, lucky you guys. I don't know shit about myself. You should know yourself the best, but I mean, I can relate to some degree. But have you tried discussing and thinking and talking to yourself really helps. Oh, I know a lot I wouldn't ever want to learn. So you have trauma club. That would be fun. um, I mean, I know a lot of different stuff, but I don't wish upon me not to know this stuff because it's kind of fun knowing a lot of weird stuff and a lot of things that doesn't necessarily make sense and doesn't necessarily uh, needs to be known. Yeah. Hashtag trauma club. Wouldn't say fun, but yes. Sorry. I mean, it's. I think there's one rule, and don't say sorry to me because I don't care for your apologies, and you shouldn't care for my apologies. But um, trauma club is a fun club because most people with actual trauma and like things, and I mean personally, I don't think of my trauma as a serious thing because like, oh yeah, it just happened, it's nothing special, you know. So a trauma club would actually be fun because there would be people with trauma who has normalized bad stuff and making jokes and inappropriate things, but it would be hilarious actually. Haha, yes, precisely. I think you're right, definitely. I am always right. Always, constantly. And we'd serve Oreos and bland coffee. No, no Oreos, no bland coffee. If you're absolutely going to drink something horrendous, at least drink it in a good way. Or I mean, make it taste good. Now, I am starting to have made the hair acceptable, which is perfect because that means I can go on making bed sheets again. I said while fucking up the hair, which is normal. I should probably stop saying that it's good because then it just doesn't work. I work as a barista, so I'll bring coffee. Perfect. I want like I forgot the name, but it's basically coffee and milk, so and chocolate. So that's tasty. That's culture. I mean, yes. Right. Bed sheets. Okay. Culture. Yes. Culture of coffee. Have you ever are you not as cultured as I am? I mean, there's a lot of people who drink coffee as it was a religion. So yes, culture, definitely. Now, personally, this bedsheet doesn't make sense, but that's okay. They're just taps on the thingy. I guess not. I'm sure I'm not. What? But yes, I take my coffee serious. That means don't you then you are a part of coffee culture because you make coffee and you uh you make them as a production standard, making it like it has value. um Starbucks is actually a cult, and nothing you can say can change my mind because I'm certain of it. Um, and all the other words I was trying to speak that would make that make sense, but like I don't have the words. I honestly I have no clue usually what I say, but that's okay. Sometimes it happens. Paint Lady has gone off the deep end. I have been there a while now. So, um, cheers. I think it's fine. Perfect. I also think it's fine. Um, it's necessary even. No. Fuck. Yeah, sorry, typing hard is hard sometimes. I know. I can relate. To go off the deep end. Oh, you said the magic word. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of confused now. Uh, I don't. The deep end, I mean. Do you mean the void or like alcohol? Because I'm confused and I don't know what you're referring to. As previously said, I usually speak around the topic, so suddenly I can not understand what things are being said, and I get the text a bit late. Why not both? Okay. Well, if it's both, I've been there a long time in the void, and alcohol, sometimes on the weekends. I got a drop in my eye. That's not okay. That hurts. I don't like that. But, nice, yes, it is. You know, occasionally it's okay to drink alcohol. And occasionally it's, constantly okay to exist in the void and the space continuum of time. Now, I am trying to make shadows in this bed, and I don't believe it is working. But I will pretend to be able to do so just for a while longer. Because it's necessary. You good? I am actually perfectly fine. You know, there's nothing like wrong, and there's nothing like necessarily perfect. I am going to possibly meet a, a friend and someone else later, which I am unsure of if possible or not, but it would be fun to see that. I would always refer myself to as fine, even though things are bad, I guess. Yeah, what's about the thing in your arm? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh nice, would be indeed. Um, it went over pretty quick. I don't think it was a big drop, but I felt it. It's done. Now, I need to get the paint off. Yes, perfect. Now, I will attempt to make the sides better. Now, that means I need some more purple. That's purple. Either Mundo is the fastest with the keyboard or I am getting a stream delay. I don't know. Oh, I think stream delay. Maybe you're in a part of the world that is further away. Possibly. Now, I have more purple. I'm not fast at all. I think you're all pretty slow. But that's okay. I don't blame you. It's someone's fault, I guess. Now this purple is a bit darker than the other one, but I think it's okay because then the huge color difference in the thingy makes sense. Haha, not Papa Crumb. Paint Lady said we are all slow. We are all slow. So, I don't. It's okay. I don't care if you're slow. I care if I'm slow. If you know, if my stream are slowed or if it's delayed. That's all I care about. You can. It's just easier for me to exist if you respond a bit quicker. So I don't get confused. So I know what's going on at all times. So I don't have to be a detective to try to figure out what you're talking about and what you're referring to. Slow stream is perfect. Yes. There's no rush. I mean, we're painting after all. It's not like it's going to be done in 5 minutes. Rather, 3-ish. Sorry. Don't say sorry. What did I say a while ago? I said, don't say sorry to me. So, don't. Now I forgot that lines hate me, or I hate lines. Um, fuck. Eh. You don't have to. You're not allowed to say sorry to me. If that what you were referring to, I'll say it a lot more, even if I would stay, so I can better go. No, don't leave. You're not allowed to leave either. Well, why would you say sorry? I don't know the context of why you say sorry, so that's why you're not allowed to say sorry. Mainly. Now, that could have gotten done. It could have gone better. I need to fix that before this paint dries. Perfect. It's better now. I'll always say sorry for typing too slow, for saying sorry too much, for wanting to leave. But it's not necessary. But if you feel the need to, I will let you. I will not judge you for saying sorry. I will just have to point out that it's unnecessary. I don't know what's going on anymore. No, please, Pooh. I'm not going to shit on stream. I will not poo on command, sir. Well, this took a turn. I don't know for the better or for the worst, but I like it, and it's entertaining. And it takes away the focus that I fucked up. So this is going to be a poop party. I'm 100% back in the conversation. No, we're talking about him saying sorry for unnecessary, for things out of his control, and for things I don't give a shit about. No, please point out if I do something wrong. I will not. Because flaws are a integral part of humans. So I will not. Wrong, yes. The only thing you're doing wrong is saying sorry too much. Will that make you not say sorry? I think it made you cry. Fuck. I know. What do you know? I know that dinosaurs aren't real, but dragons are. Is that what you also knew? because that would be somewhat of a coincidence that I say sorry too much. Yeah, it's a good thing you do know. But would you not actively try not to do what you know you're doing too much of? Paint Lady is cool as ice. Why have you started referring to me as Paint Lady? But cold as ice, I mean, yeah. If I mean, I have been a silent observer of the internet for a while, and I have noticed that the more personally invested you are into things online, and especially people online, the more unhealthy you are, and more psychopathic tendencies, I guess, you have. So there's one thing to talk to an audience, there's another thing of pretending it's personal, you know? Shrug. I'm working on it for years already. Just have periods for a W. I don't have periods. I mean, yes, I can understand that it's like being addicted and you just want to have whatever you're addicted to in some periods more than others. It's like being happy for a week and then just, oh yeah, sad boy hours again, and then it's be not constant, you know. That's understandable. That's not nothing I will judge you for. Just have periods for a while where it gets worse. Damn. Damn. That's exactly the problem. Definitely. Precisely. I think we. I mean, as your psychiatrist, I think we'll work more on that next time and see if the problem continues. Like you referring to it as an addiction is really on point. You're addicted to expressing yourself verbally. Have you been abused? Do you have trauma? Do you have a pleasing kink? Bye. I mean, I've gotta run. I've sent you information and look forward to chat. Take care, everybody. Thank you. We will. And see ya. Perfect. Now, I need to paint, you know, choo choo choo. I mean, I don't know the comic book sound that a paintbrush would make, but that was what I was trying to do. I think do 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 is on spot. Okay, do do do. I think yeah. Actually, it makes sense. No, I am glad that I had a smaller brush to paint the window frame, but then again, it's a small brush, so I kind of regret it. Yeah. But I mean, what's life without regretting? I might go as well. Well, if you do, I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see the picture in full HD, I will post it on Instagram, which is supposed to be linked, so that would be appreciative. And I mean, at least for you as well to get confirmation that I am a semi-ish good artist. No, Mondo, I heart you. You? Cram, good luck. I wish you two the best gay wedding ever. Because I assume you're both guys. It's like at work, the Polish people call me woman instead of my name, which is what you did. You said paint lady, which is, it's almost, and I appreciate it. Now, clouds, a lot of them. Now I think I fucked up. Which is not okay. Oh, I really had a great time. Just feel like I'm a problem here. No, you're not. You're a conversationist. You contribute as much as Cram here does. And I mean, I also said kvinna. I am Polish painter too. No, they don't say kvinna, they say women. Because they don't know Norwegian. But if I had to only speak to one person, it would be kind of, I need multiple people to talk to, so it's not lonely, because the world is a dark place. You need communication, and people exist. No. Basically, she's saying that I can't hold her attention alone, so you're a crucial part of this three-way. Perfectly said. Very elegant and formal. Yeah. Exactly what he tried to say. Only with other words. Definitely. A virtual three-way. That's fun. Now, clouds. We gonna paint clouds now. Fuck. I'm never a crucial part of anything. That's really sad. But at least now you are a crucial part of something. And I am proud of you. Shit. I was going to paint clouds. I need a small amount of red. There it is. You had clouds, you decided to get rid of something. I know. I wasn't proud of them. I want them, they were a bit too big, and everything was a bit too opposite. This was too dark and this was too bright, so I had to switch it up. And I am so glad I did, because now it's a lot better. And now we can have some pink clouds. Okay, I feel really stupid now. 5 stupid clouds. No small, elegant clouds. You don't feel stupid. I just explained it multiple times, but that's okay. Don't feel stupid. I wouldn't want to leave you feeling dumb, although I am objectively the smartest person in the universe. But I will not make stupid fat clouds. I will make tiny, small, cute clouds, because it's cute. Cheers to that. I will not take. I will. Cheers. I was starting to say I wouldn't, but because I kind of need to pee, but then again, I don't need to pee. So I was a bit uncertain. But there's no uncertainty now. Any longer than necessary. Now, I think I will paint clouds, and I will paint bed sheets again, and then I need to paint plants, and then I need to paint the dream catcher. Fuck, I had a lot more things I was supposed to paint. I forgot. Yeah, I probably have time for that. Fuck, this is darker. That was sad. Objectively. Yes. Definitely. Understandably. Reasonable. Detectives. Other words. Primary, that's also a word. Yeah. My feet has taken a poo. Your feet has shit their pants. That don't make no sense. That's in no way understandable. I don't want to be this negative and horrible, especially as you're also nice to me. You're not negative and horrible. I mean, not any more than I am. I'm just that in a different way. You froze for about 20 seconds. Okay. I don't remember what I did for those 20 seconds. But that was sad. That was sad boy hours yet again. But that's okay. It has to happen sometimes. So I mean, am I unfrozen now? There we go. And now I'm gonna be more careful. Did I mention how much I love you are frozen? Or like, I don't think I've freezed in that sense. I thought it was a headboard. You've now leaned forward, and I've seen the bar wrap around. I can see clearly now. A headboard. I am so confused of what you meant, Cram. No, you are unfrozen. Perfect. No. Cram, explain yourself. I don't know. Don't say sorry. It's not, it's unnecessary. But because you need to be better, you need to go to rehab. And Papa Cram needs to explain himself because I don't understand the words he's trying to communicate to me. I don't know what he means by headboard, and I am confused, and I am slowly driven into madness. As if I wasn't already, but that's besides the point. He's just adding to it. Just did it again. It's okay. We will put you to rehab soon, but not today. Bills are expensive, I guess. So we're making brighter parts of the clouds. They're foofy and exciting, and they're pink. They're cute. When I thought you were on your bed, I say the heart-shaped bar on your bed was the headboard. It's the sideboard. Oh yeah, it is the sideboard. It's huge. It's across here. Fuck. That is the corner, and the other corner is behind here-ish. And, yeah, it's actually precisely, fuck. There. Precisely in the, where that painting is, that's also a corner. So now you know dimensions. I forgot what I was thingy, but okay, now I understand everything. I don't want to have paint in my bed. Why would I paint in my bed? That doesn't make no sense. No. So I thought that's where the pillows were. So I thought you were sitting on the foot of the bed. I'm not. I'm sitting on a chair. Now I know exactly where you all are. Nah, man. That's not how it works. painting in bed is pretty nice. No, I would rather sit on the floor if anything, because fuck this goddamn chair. You can't see it, but it has a board here, so it's horrendous to sit in. It's absolutely draining me mentally and making me forget that I was going to switch pencil, not reuse it. All the cool kids are doing it. No? I hope not. That's too hard. This one's better. You shouldn't paint in bed. Because if you do other things in bed, your brain won't sleep as easy. Painting in bed. Don't paint in bed. That's what we're advertising you not to do. I don't like existing anymore. Yeah, should I stop it then? Knock it off, paint lady. I have completely lost what we're talking about. But I will never stop. I will keep on doing horrendous stuff all the time. If that was what we're talking about. As I'm not cool and bed is indeed for sleep related activities. Wink wink nudge nudge. As a person who suffers from insomnia, I can promise you, if you do activities that is not sleeping in bed, you will have a harder time falling asleep. But if we're back onto sex education, having sex is tiring, especially for the boys when fulfilled in that sense. And yeah, I can't describe more words than that. Now, I need to paint this circle. Yeah. I don't know where the circle is going to be. But I think it's going to be right about here. Because that seems to be the middle. And this is a dream catcher. So it's understand. Yeah. So you know, the more you know, the better you are as a person and as individual and human being. Now, I'm not good at painting things at all. I mean, I am the best and the greatest in every single human possible way ever, but this I was not compatible to do. This was a thing that I need to practice. I think it's kind of cute and it's very off in all the wrong ways. Perfect. That's not straight. I know. I now want to paint as again as well. Well, you should. You should do that, and you should do the best that anyone could possibly do painting. Not better than me, of course, because I'm the best, obviously. You are. I am. Me too want to be my boyfriend. Mondo, you got this, and sure. Luckily for you too, I am also a priest, so if you want to get married as well, we can do that. Just so you don't have to think about that, and you can certainly know that you are two individuals linked for life. Or at least ask, at least let me ask, or I could be shared. I don't understand that sentence. And my brain is already having a hard time understanding how to paint this. But yeah, of course. And this is a feather, of course. Okay, that was actually kind of good. What? Are you cheating on me? I am so outraged. It's over between us. And emojis, of course. I mean, so I'm not going to make you husband and husband. But that's a dream catcher if I've ever seen one. Now, plants. But, okay, you convinced me to stay. Looks good. You can't see it. But thank you. I know, right? I had a hard time understanding how the physics of it would work. But I realized it at some point, and that is good. I don't think she likes liars, Mondo. You're not supposed to lie, but you can twist the truth, obviously. You don't have to be specific in things you say, and when you distort the truth or like the subject and you talk like around here, it's okay because it's not supposed to make sense. It's in real life satire. You're you're trolling in real life. well, won't expect her to like me anyways. Well, you don't. If you are positive towards yourself, you will find that people will start to like you, because if you constantly say negative things about you to other people, they trust you to speak truthfully about yourself. So the more you are talking to yourself in a positive way, the more likely people are to think of you in a positive way as well. Just so you know that if you want people to like you or anything, a big part of that is on you to advertise yourself in a good way, you know? I mean, people are mean and you won't like everyone you meet, but you have a big responsibility in the part of being liked yourself. I mean, the more you know. Well, won't expect her to like me, and don't think the painting does look, and I think the painting does look really good. Oh, okay, like the general shape of the thing that I can clearly see, it goes through the other highly visible things. I've talked negative for very long, and that's okay. And you're the only one who can break the cycle of talking negatively about yourself. So, this is your, what's it called? Fuck. This is your, nudge to speak positively about yourself. I need brown. Perfect. That doesn't look three-dimensional, but that's okay. I'm gonna make you look three-dimensional. There we go. Perfect. Now, how about another plant? Intervention, you think? Yeah. I am a therapist on daytime, and I am truthful. I will be honest. I will. I am the best psychiatrist, psychologist. I mean, in the world, and sometimes car mechanic, and then painter, obviously, and also trauma maker, as in I give people, other people, usually family trauma, because why not? I thought you were a painter. I am lots of things, and I'm lesser known for other things, and I don't want to be known as some things, but you can't choose what you are. You need to invent yourself and choose it anyway, because fuck what people say your content can do. Perfect. Now I need green. Yeah. give me more trauma. I I think I only give family trauma because like they're family and they uh, it's like re-giving the gift they gave me, you know. And that's something different. I won't give you trauma. I was the only one who killed your pet spider. What? How would you know he had a pet? What if he had a hamster? And what if the hamster just died because it's a fucking hamster? Hmm? You thought about that? No. Now, I need red because it's a climbing plant rose thingy. There it is. That's way too much. Sorry, I killed the hamster too. I fed it to the spider. That's not healthy. I think Crown needs therapy more than any of us Mundo. Now I'm making red roses on the climbing plant. And it's actually quite adorable. I think I am generally really pleased about this painting. And it's really close about the spider Papa Crumb. So good job there. I think I agree. Perfect. That's all I wanted. Perfect. I don't think anything more is necessary other than fixing what the fuck's wrong with the bed. So I'm trying to make shadowy parts and like lumps and like crevices and like texture. It's hard. It doesn't. It's not natural. It doesn't have any sort of organic rhythm to it, and it's not the prettiest. But I'm emphasizing shadows on her back because it needs to lean upwards, and it doesn't it doesn't do that now. So, oh, that's too white. But I mean, okay, let's make some highlights as well. Because why not? This has been an odd stream chat, isn't it always? And it's it's the point. It's not supposed to make sense. In the start of every stream I make, I say, "Hi, welcome to the void," where everything makes sense. It doesn't have it. It's supposed to. This is exactly the point. So, if you want a recap of the painting you can't see, which you will be able to see on my Instagram, it's time for shameful plugs. I have it's a attic attic room, right? And there's a window on it, so this is far away and this is close and this is close, right? And it's a bed, and there's a woman on the bed, and there's a plant here with roses, and there's a plant here with roses, and there's clouds in the sky, and there's a dream catcher right here. And I think I emphasized everything that needs to be emphasized, and I actually am really fond of the idea that most of the canvas is just dark, and it's one thing that's really clear that you are supposed to focus on. You mean the painting that was completely different than this? Which one are you speaking of? Because I don't understand. You need context, more words, please. But I'm speaking of this exact thingy because I like that, although it's visible here that there it's room, it's only this that is in the main focus. Forget it. I was referencing that this looked different when I joined the stream. That's true. It has transformed. My ideas didn't come out the way I intended on the first try. But here, you can see, it's a chair. I told you. Wait 3 minutes for my message to make it to Norway. Yes. But this has been fun. I need to take a shit. So I hope you enjoyed yourself here in the void, and I hope you do join me next time when we take a deep dive and paint whatever I come up with, most likely the day before, and that I then decide to paint. And I have really enjoyed myself, and I am oddly surprised of how well this turned out. I will be posting that to Instagram, and it was a pool party stream. No, because I haven't, I am goodbye. I will end this now while it's fun.